Hello, everybody. We're late.
It's my fault.
Kind of. I mean, you had work stuff, but also
It looked like a disaster.
we're in a rebellion era with stalling, bedtime stalling. So that's fucking great. I don't know if we're gonna have a child that's asking me to come take a booger off of his finger at any time during this broadcast. So just be prepared for me to drop everything at any moment. Also, I think we're going to probably order some food during the middle of this. So excuse our eating because Jordan hasn't eaten anything all day. Who held a gun to your head and made you do that? No, I'm just kidding.
I roll.
Jordan is really bad at eating when she needs to. So
It's just when I'm working.
yeah, when she's working. She's like, oh, I have a break at 1. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a meeting is not a break, right?
A meeting means
That is not
I'm
a meeting
off
where she's required to be on camera.
because, yes, I was required to be on camera. But I don't have to say anything, which is off to me compared to providing therapy.
That is not a break. She needs to schedule a break. Everybody yell at Jordan and tell her to schedule a break and to
Hey, my own therapist already
set
did
her
that.
own boundaries.
I moved my schedule around, okay?
You're moving. It is not done.
It's not done.
Get it done faster. Go faster. Whoa, chat's pouring in now. Yeah, we're doing the mukbang right now, so shout out.
What are we going to eat, by the way?
I don't know. Throw out your suggestions on what we should eat, and we'll decide whether it's available or feasible.
I want In-N-Out, but it's too far away.
That's too far. Yeah, they definitely can't. I don't even think they do anybody's got delivery like that.
Yeah, bologna's over here to my left, like a little loaf. I don't know if you guys can see
He be loafing.
him or not. I don't think you can.
Am I in the wrong? Oh, there we go. I was trying to pull up chat so I could see your wonderful answers. I was in the wrong broadcast, so it wasn't showing up. Pizza and garlic knots. I'm sold.
Nope.
Mexican food, says socks in the dryer.
McDonald's and a crispy Sprite doesn't sound terrible.
Another W. I'm about to fucking... Hey, what's up, Mel from
Welcome,
Canada?
Mel.
Welcome. I am about to drop the best recommendation of all time. Right now, McDonald's has like a limited cheesy bacon jalapeno quarter pounder. It is choice. Sage says Chinese. Luckily for me, I'm always down for Chinese or anything of the genre. But Jordan is not a fan of just any place. She has her places that are safe to eat. Had an ad for Freddy's pop up. Ooh, there is Freddy's nearby. That sounds good.
Oh my God,
I got
United
that dog
Chinese
in me.
Thornton.
Megan, you want to know something really, really funny? If you go to United Chinese in Thornton and you look at the picture of the opening, the grand opening with the mayor and everybody
On the wall.
on the very far left of that picture, you will see a 5th grade me and my mom unwittingly got us out of school and took us because we pulled up like 2 days before they opened, and the owner invited us to go to the opening, and my mom didn't know it was like this whole grand opening thing. So if you ever go there,
McKay's face
you will
is
be
on
able
the
to
wall.
find me if you look closely. We're the only children there. My mom really fucked up, but it was dope. It was so dope.
It's so funny though.
Freddy's. Oh, Freddy's is good. They do steak burgers and they do hot
Hi,
dogs
Julia.
and frozen custard. So I mean, on the custard thing, it is kind of like Culver's, but we also don't have a Culver's close, which is dog water.
Julia, you didn't miss anything. We're trying to figure out what we're going to eat. So, not that eventful.
I'm late. Yeah, we're just deciding what we want to eat. Pad Thai does sound really good, but I don't think we've got anything like that around. Yeah, Freddy's fucks. I love Freddy's.
Oh, yeah, me hating on pizza. But what else is new?
Yeah, Jordan hates on pizza, but you haven't had any milk today, so it could be a viable option. It should be, in my opinion.
But it's not going to be coming from...
Jewel of India. I think I've been to Jewel of India, but probably like 15 years ago.
Why are there so many Coloradans up in this chat?
Friendlies. I'm not really sure. Let me pull up Freddy's so you guys can get a taste of what that's like. The first Freddy's I went to was in Salina, Kansas, and we were on our way doing a road trip of church. Let me not pull this up right now. Well, I guess that one's not close to us. Not trying to dox us. Let me pull up their website so you guys can't see. This is Freddy's. Ooh, pretzel bacon barbecue. That sounds dank. Hello? This is Freddy's. They do steak burgers and shit like that. But it's like one of the first places, like chain restaurants I've ever seen that I went to the menu. Do you have to go to the oh, well, fuck that. It's one of the first chain restaurants in our areas that I've ever lived that you could get a dog and a burger. So that always appealed to me. But they have like little dirt and worms, custard.
Oh, you know what sounds
sundaes. Good? Cheese curds. Their cheese curds are out of this fucking world, in my opinion.
Five Guys.
That does sound pretty good.
There's not a Five Guys over here, though,
I don't think so.
I think there's just the one in T-Town.
T-Town? Where's that one? I don't even think there's one there. I think it's in Westminster.
No, it's not. There's one off 120th.
And
Colorado.
There definitely is not one on 120th.
Across from the Target. In the shopping center.
No, that used
over
to be
by
a
the
Smash Burger. That's a Smash Burger.
Oh, I'm thinking of Smash Burger. That's what I want. That's what I want. Smash Burger. That's what I want.
Smash Burger. I was like, God
You're
damn.
Like, that's not over there. That's not what I'm talking about.
That is expensive eating over at Five Guys. A lot of hate for Five Guys out there lately. Y'all would love poutine if you like cheese curds. Dude, I love cheese curds. Jordan, obviously.
Does not.
Used to be at Bojo's. Which Bojo's location was that? I only really fuck with the Idaho Springs Bojo's. I've always wanted to do the big pizza, but I can't do that anymore. I'm not able to eat that much anymore. When I came home from my mission, I could eat a fucking mountain, but not anymore. Zero appetite because I quit smoking today. Could use a little, all the encouragement tonight.
Hell yeah.
We're here for it. If that's what's doing best for you, we support it. Gotta come to Minnesota State Fair for the cheese curds. That does sound good too. Jordan's looking for
no Smash Burger on DoorDash.
Burger. That's so crazy that people that somebody suggested United Chinese.
That's insane.
We used to go there all the time.
All the places in Colorado.
After like band concerts and stuff. Ethiopian, I can say with 100% certainty there's no Ethiopian that is within delivery range of us. I've never had Ethiopian food, and I will try anything twice, except for green jello. I will never put that in my mouth ever again. That was fucking disgusting.
Well, we also made it wrong.
Well, all the ingredients were correct. I can't imagine that any sort of setting up could have ever made that better.
I mean, I agree. But
have you seen many Californians move to Utah? That's extremely common. A lot of them move for school, and then they just stay, which is kind of the strategy with BYU Idaho as well. Lots of people stick around in Idaho Falls after they graduate from BYU Idaho. Trump indictment number 3. Let's indict all of the presidents. But yeah, that's a big one. Let's go. I could go for some Thai food right now. I could go for some Thai food too. I'm going to let Jordan choose because she's the one who's been helping people all day. I've been goofing around, and
I have been.
We were having a good time today.
And people.
Thoughts on a Denver meetup? I'd love to meet some local Exmos and Fundy snarkers.
Sorry, I'm frustrated today.
Let's see. I'm going to be meeting up soon at 7th Circle. Come see Body Box with me at 7th Circle.
I don't know what any of that means. Freddy's is looking like our most decent option.
Freddy's is sounding really good. Have you seen any of them join the church? Usually if you move to Utah and you're from California, you are Mormon. Almost always. But I do realize that the tech sector there in Lehigh is growing, but doesn't seem like there's a lot of draw for places outside of Salt Lake proper if you're not Mormon. So Chipotle, we're not rocking with Chipotle anymore because
too many people get food poisoning from there, and it gives me anxiety. So
Jordan does not fuck with that anymore. So I have an iron I can eat literally fucking anything.
That's true.
But Jordan doesn't mean that it won't make my tummy a little bit grumbly, but I've never had any sort of incident. Wendy's is good too. Love Wendy's. Are you rocking with Freddy's then?
Yeah.
Mediterranean food. That sounds good too. But Jordan's not a huge fan because her mom was a fucking pest about Mediterranean food. Also, she doesn't rock with, you don't like hummus, which I guess isn't Mediterranean, but a lot of Mediterranean
No, but I also don't like beans, and it gives me the texture of beans.
Beans. I love beans. So, Taco Bell class action lawsuit. Uh-oh. That won't change my mind, but
I was going to say.
We're in a Taco Bell phase right now. So.
We are. I haven't seen the Barbie movie yet, but privilege of being a therapist is many of my clients have talked to me about it, so I feel like I've seen the whole thing.
Accused of skimping on beef for crunch wraps and Mexican pizza. Oh, see, that doesn't affect me.
Class action lawsuit?
That doesn't affect me because I don't do crunch wraps or Mexican pizzas. I was really ecstatic at the return of the volcano menu. I love me a volcano taco. That sauce is so good. Yeah, hummus, I love that with some pita. That is like my favorite snack. I love that. Yeah, I haven't had it in a while, so I'm probably going to have to get some. I'm all about foods of the world. I love fucking everything. And right now I'm on an eggs era. If you have like a quirky way that you love to make your eggs, send it to me on Threads. You can find me at McKay FOSIG on there. I made like these feta eggs a bunch of times with some chili crisp, like over easy on a piece of toast. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. I slipped all my beans. So fucking good. Also, did you guys hear that? I think there's a class action lawsuit against DoorDash too because the Dash Pass is like a fucking scam. So I ended, well, of course, we're not ordering DoorDash very often. So I ended our Dash Pass subscription, but it's like considerably more expensive when you use Dash Pass.
You know what I'll never forgive Taco Bell for? Getting rid of
eggs in a basket. Love that.
Not eggs in a basket.
No, somebody said eggs in a basket.
Getting rid of the gordita. That was devastating for me. There was a Taco Bell right by our high school when we were growing up, and I ate gorditas at that Taco Bell religiously, and then they got rid of it, and I've been devastated ever since, and they've never brought it back, and it makes me so sad. So anyway, there's my rant about
mug root beer float. What? Also, where do we all fall on the Coke versus Pepsi in here? I want to put in a little. I just am really curious what our demographic is here.
Don't state your opinion.
I'm gonna do a poll. Coca or Pepis? Yes or no?
The cheesy gordita crunch is too cheesy for me, and the original gordita was no crunchy shell thing. So many members in here tonight. Bless you all.
Also, we call it
it Coca.
Poll.
Bad poll.
We
Dan.
call it Coca in our house, so everything to our son is now Coca.
Why can't I
Mountain
vote
Dew
on this?
is green Coca. This is a great poll. I don't understand the issue here.
Bad poll.
You can vote. You can just abstain from the voting if you vote neither.
I'm a Coke person, a Coke Zero person in particular, but
Dr.
with the
Pepper,
exception of if we're going to Taco Bell,
it's Baja Blast.
Pepsi all the way.
Baja Blast.
Pepsi at Taco Bell is slaps.
See, these are my people here right now. We're going 62 votes and a large majority saying the right thing, which is Coke.
Bad poll.
I will not discriminate against Pepsi drinkers. But, it just is what it is. Thank you all for participating in that. Let me finish up this order real quick. Oh, we also need to talk.
McDonald's soda is the best. We've had this discussion many times. You can't beat McDonald's soda because they do it differently.
She's not wrong, honestly. I have to bring up this fucking TikTok that I saw of that.
Yeah, because they refrigerate the syrup or something.
Shit.
What did you do?
It's not signed in. Hold on.
Oh, it's because it's on mine.
Yeah, I know.
The Choompa Loompa.
The Choompa Loompa.
Yes.
That's been fucking sending me lately. Shout out. Big love.
I don't think
family.
we'll ever call it anything
Choompa
other
Loompa.
than that ever again.
No worries, Rebecca. Just vote in the poll and you will be forgiven. Unless you don't like Coke or Pepsi, in which you can abstain from that. God damn it. It's always asking me these weird things. Jennifer, thank you. Also, since this is coming across my email right now, if you don't know it already, we have a candle that we did in conjunction with the Exmo Candle Co. That we collaborated. We thought up the scent and the name and everything, and a little bit of it gets kicked back to us, but more importantly, you get an awesome candle and you support a small business. You can go to the Exmo Candle Co. or exmocandles.com. That's EXMO candles.com. And you can find our little faces and you can buy the scent that we made with her. It looks like 2 people bought one last month. So shout out to them.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Sorry for the delay. This is my
we're
fault
just
for
gonna,
not eating today.
Yeah, we're just going to do it on my phone because my phone is signed in.
Okay.
We fucked
Best
up,
smell
everyone.
Ever. Thank you, Brennan.
All right. End poll. I'm leaving you guys. Oh, talk about the baloney thing.
Talk about the baloney thing.
Yeah, you talked about the shirt, the little shirt idea that we had.
Did I talk about?
You talked about it on the story. We've never talked about it on here.
We haven't talked about it on here since our appointment, huh?
Nope.
Okay, so we took, if you follow us on Instagram, sorry, this is going to be a bit of a repeat, but for those of you that don't, we took Baloney to the special vet dermatologist. Most expensive vet visit I've ever had with all the animals I've owned in my lifetime, but also the most bougie vet visit. We didn't even sit down in the waiting room. We walked in to the smiliest, happiest people, and they immediately whisked us away to a room. And in the room, it's like gorgeous. It is not a vet room. Like, it has the little cat shelf things on the wall, you know, like the kitties like to run on the little shelves and things, and it even had like the little plastic bowl.
It was obviously a cat dedicated room. They had all the cat treats and all the
they brought him like a little heated towel with pheromone spray on it, and they brought him a little treat packet thing that they tried to give him that he didn't care about. And they just went like way above and beyond anything that we've ever experienced. And the dermatologist, the specialist cat dermatologist, was in the room within 5 minutes of us being in there.
It was crazy.
It was absolutely bonkers.
And they took a little picture of him.
They took a picture of him. Oh my gosh, it was adorable. So she was very nice. Basically what she said is it's possibly some skin allergy thing that I can't remember the name of. And the only way to see if that's really what it is to basically do a biopsy of like the area, the underside of his chin, like, you know, that area, and then send it off to a lab and then see what comes back. And then once we have the biopsy back, then we would know whether or not like we would have the information, and then we would have to narrow down what he's actually allergic to. So all in all, the minus the vet visit that we paid $350 for that day, the biopsy procedure, just the biopsy itself and sending all the stuff off to the lab, was $1,500, which is a lot, just to see if he has the allergy possibility before we even narrow down what the fuck the allergy is.
Yeah, it's just to see if he has that condition, and then it's figuring out what the allergy is.
Yeah, so that's like a whole thing, right? So $1,500, I'm like, okay. So we're like, okay, we'll make a baloney shirt. We'll make a little baloney sniff test shirt, and we'll sell it, and then whatever,
a little fundraiser, and whatever proceeds we get, we'll pay for the biopsy. And then, like a little bit before this appointment, I ordered different food for baloney because I was wondering maybe it's a food allergy thing, and that's causing the problem because it comes and goes all the time. And so we switched him over to this food and have not seen swelling since. No lip swelling, no chin acne other than the ones that were there before, nothing. So he goes through periods where nothing is swollen, don't get me wrong. But we did antibiotics last round and it didn't fix anything. And so now it's not swollen anymore. So I don't know if the food thing fixed it. That remains to be seen. It
hasn't been that long, but I've got my fingers crossed that that's truly what it is, and then we don't have to worry about all this crap anyway. If we have to do it, we'll do it.
Let's get this on the road.
You still have not submitted this.
No, I don't know what you had. Almighty. Sorry. Don't hate me.
Oh my God, I'm disappointed.
I'll take over from here. Anyway, that being said, if you guys wanted a baloney sniff test shirt still,
we could still do it.
We could definitely do it. We still have him scheduled just in case. So it could be going, but the bad thing about getting pet insurance is at this point, it would not cover anything related to this.
Because it's a pre-existing condition.
Yeah.
So dumb.
Unfortunately, we
could do it for Tom.
But for Tom, it's like no point at this rate because it's like you and me. Like, baloney has all the issues like Jordan does, and I have no issues other than like very minor stuff. Like, I have this big mole on the side of my cheek that I'm just getting tired of because I cut it with the razor all the time. And it bleeds. With a 50% discount, I paid $1,100 on AV's dental extractions. Oh my god! Bless your little. Is it a kitty or doggy? Your little pet animal.
Yikes! $1,100.
That shit is.
We did take him to the cat dentist because that was what the vet said was possibly the problem. Because she was like, maybe he has stomatitis. Take him to the cat dentist. So we took him to the cat dentist. The cat dentist looked in his mouth and was like, he doesn't have stomatitis. Take him to a dermatologist. So we were like, okay, cool.
Dokey doke.
Wasted another specialist vet visit on information we didn't need. So, I mean, it was information we needed, but expensive information at that. So anywho, he's on the schedule. We're just going to kind of wait it out and see.
We'll see.
Hopefully this fixed it.
Also, shout out to Chewy. Chewy auto shipped me the old food, and I was like, "Oh shit, we think they're allergic," and they refunded it for me. So,
if you don't use Chewy, do it because they're amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome, and they don't even require the product back. They're like, just donate it. I was like, oh, okay, all about that. So that's the baloney thing. Last week we didn't stream because I was busy tilling the earth and laying topsoil, and holy shit, that fucking killed me. But we got the yard one massive step closer to being done, which was nice.
Real talk.
I'm finally able to see the fruits of my labor in the fucking irrigation and everything.
Because
we
have grass.
I know, it's nice. Obviously, it's not great for the environment or, our water situation, but for the little one, it is.
Yeah. Well, Matthew.
And unfortunately, that takes precedence.
Matthew said my brother's vet and he hates the pricing. It's frustrating for him because he joined the field to help animals. Yeah, I've got mad respect for vets. I know it's not their fault that things are as expensive as they are, and you probably know this, but the suicide rate for veterinarians is like way elevated compared to the typical population.
And that was the first thing I thought. I was like, because how expensive it is to help your animal, like a lot of vets probably end up mostly just giving people the bad news and then they do the thing.
And it's just hard work.
That would be so fucking hard.
People don't appreciate, everybody's like, oh my God, it's so expensive. And like, it's not their fault. So, and they've got loans and fucking medical school basically to pay for and shit. So like, I can empathize,
It's tough.
But
it's tough out there.
Anywho, that's the story of baloney. And we're just going to kind of wait and see what's going to happen.
Oh, yeah. Sorry for the Canada girlies. Chewy doesn't ship there.
Oh, man.
If you're in the U.S.,
I didn't know that.
Definitely. I think they're based out of Florida, and people are like, fuck Chewy. They're based in Florida. Like, they fucking knew that it was going to become some fucking fascist hellscape in Florida. It was just quirky a couple years ago, and now it's like fucking on fire.
Yeah, that's cool. 200K.
200K? Oh my God.
It's no different than regular doctors. It's just as expensive.
Jesus Christ.
No shame and never getting your GED or diploma. Never too late. Anybody who's going to judge you for it deserves to be smacked in the head.
Don't worry. A lot of you people seem to think that I'm interesting and smart, but I haven't finished college. I'm not even halfway there yet, so there's that. It's just a piece of paper in the end.
And I have a master's degree that doesn't pay me near enough, so.
But yeah, if that's something you want to do, you definitely can do it. Set your mind to it. You're an amazing human, and I'm sure that whatever time frame it needs to be, it will happen. We got my aunt got him a little toy lawnmower
for his birthday,
and it puts out bubbles. This little bubble lawnmower, and he fucking loves it. So
it's so cute.
It's very cute. We're in a bubbles phase right now, so it's going great.
I am a surgeon.
I am a surgeon. Yeah, right. Anyway, let's get on to the main feature. We're all here for Provo's Most Eligible, right? That's what I'm here for, at least. So we're going to get back to that. Do we have anything else, Jordan, before we get going?
No. It sounds like our child is quiet.
Yep, luckily it looks like the only interruption will be the food. So,
thank you to our child for going to sleep.
Yep. Shout out to his family. Time for more Mormon cringe. We're about to binge the cringe.
Binge the cringe.
We haven't watched any of Is It Cake?
Somebody said there's a Mormon guy on there. I think it was Melissa that told me he looked super depressed or
Oh,
something.
Jesus. Anyway, we'll hit that.
LFG, bro.
Let's go. I got to change over the screen. Also, I might have to fuck with the audio because I was having issues earlier. What?
Someone said I would be interested if it wasn't for Dan.
I love Heart and Soul. Non-sponsored, it's my favorite. It's so cool. So I'm way stoked about today.
This is crazy. Hey guys. Oh my god. What's up? Come on in.
Dude, I feel great about karaoke. So I really like the Beastie Boys, but I also like 80s. So I'm really excited. The guys seem to be in a great mood, and it should be a blast.
That guy likes Beastie Boys. That's That's crazy.
That is crazy.
He does not look like the Beastie Boy. Well, I guess I don't know.
I am excited for karaoke.
Yo,
it's not something
everybody's favorite.
Yo, no wires.
I am excited for karaoke. It's not something I've ever done.
Let's remind everybody. Last time, for absolutely unprovoked, he just throws on a MAGA cap. Like, what?
I was gonna say.
Not warranted, just weirdo shit. And it was revealed at the end of the episode that him and Ellie, off camera, shared a kiss at the state fair. So just keep that in mind.
Did you see Elena?
No.
Before, and I did a little practicing at home earlier just to make my performance tonight less bad than it would have been otherwise. So we'll see. All right, guys.
She must be
welcome
there.
to
there
the
she is.
third group date.
Our fave.
As you're all aware, we're going to be doing some karaoke tonight. And again, we're going to have our guest judges here judge and keep score of points. And so we're going to keep points throughout the night, and whoever wins gets to go to the team date this week. So I want to recognize Elena from last season here.
Are we sure that...
That's probably bad after I've watched this so many times.
No, it was Elena. I don't know. I don't remember.
As well as Jason from JK Studios.
My thoughts exactly.
We are very excited to have both of them here. So let's get to it and let's see what you guys got, all right?
Yeah, who is that guy?
Hello, my name is Walker Wright. I am Mr. Wright, and I'm going to sing a song for you today.
Walker. I don't know why these aren't on by default.
Oh, they didn't caption this
one. There's no captions. Sorry, everybody. Okay. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I might just mute it.
Ah! Oh, this is like the fake version. This is a Beyonce song for those of you who don't know.
I've got it muted for you guys. So I can know when to bring it in and out since there's no captions. No rhythm, by the way.
Tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
Macklemore
That's
song.
That's a Macklemore song.
He kind of is the Macklemore demographic. If I'm saying, and he doesn't know the words, so there's that. Who's that guy drinking water in the background?
So
He's just
awkward.
like, hold on. He's like, anyway.
Put it on for 2 seconds so we know what they're saying.
I don't even know what this is, but it's god awful.
You know I ain't good at this stuff.
I don't know.
These feelings pop.
Song.
Show you.
not playing around with that
Show
one.
You the world.
Wow, he's really going hard with that one because that is like widely regarded as like a metaphor for coitus. That whole sequence. Right? Back me up, people. Am I weird?
We're gone. I had worked for all my life.
Do you know this song?
Nope.
I don't know this song. Oh,
Britney Spears.
there you go. Is this
Oops,
just giving
I
everybody
did
fucking
it
like
again.
audio whiplash, or
Probably.
is this helpful or not? Should I just leave it muted?
What the fuck
I don't
is
even know
Scott
what that
doing?
is.
I'm proud to be an American. Oh, vomit.
Vomit.
I was gonna say this is a very inappropriate song for Mormons.
Another one that I don't want to get
Swifty.
fucking. I don't want to mess with that.
You belong with me, I think.
Yep.
I'll be your Mississippi.
Old country song.
Yes, Remington. My thoughts exactly.
Oh,
Taste
okay.
of your cherry cherry.
Katy Perry.
There you go. Yes, muted. Okay, we'll just leave it.
What is happening with Scott? Like, is he okay?
He's gone feral. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
oh, another guy with Proud to Be
It's
American.
the same guy.
Oh. I thought it was Scott that was
Pause.
singing it.
Fun fact. I don't know if this was a regular thing. I told McKay this, and apparently this wasn't a Colorado thing. I lived in Idaho for a few years as a kid. And I was in second grade, and as part of our morning routine, they played this song over the intercom, and all of the students in the school had to sing this song.
That is like,
So Idaho.
Jordan told me that, and I was like, what the actual fuck? I didn't think that the Pledge of Allegiance could get any worse. But god damn, was I wrong. Holy shit. Oh god.
I know every word to the song because of it.
Still with the If You Want to Be My Lover.
Yes.
She's
She's
going in.
embracing it. I love it.
More Kissed a Girl.
I'm
Are
telling
we-
you, this song is not Mormon appropriate. He's probably skipping
yeah, it
over
literally
things.
says free of best. Wait, what does that say? I'm fucking blind. Free of beat and pussy pop. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think
Macklemore is not Mormon
if you
appropriate.
don't have a pussy. Okay, yeah, I don't think that's good. Are we rocking with this on
love
mute, or
Keaton,
should we
though.
skip forward? I feel like we have to experience the unhinged nature of
It's
what's
just the
going on here.
dancing for me.
Let me know in the comments or in the chat. That way we can figure out what's going on.
A gifted and talented school in Colorado. At the end of every unit, we had to sing "Proud to Be an American." Wow. Okay.
Let's see. Personally, I'm not proud to be an American. Me either. So, there's that. Oh, I guess we got to watch until Dan's part. There's always that.
Yeah, there's F-bombs and P-words and all kinds of shit Mormons would say in the song.
P-words.
Wet-ass P-word.
Oh, she's me. Why would you pick that song if you didn't know it?
This is such a Mormon thing, too. Look at Dan's
Dan.
face. They really sent it with this.
They really did send it. Oh, shit. Hold on.
Hold on.
We got dialogue.
She isn't standing because she's British.
I really think Jake did a good job. And I know I've thrown some shade on him in the show, but he did do well tonight. So I gotta say his performance was my favorite.
Okay, Honeybee, you know, I gotta get it out to Mikey. He's the biggest troll I've ever met, but I love the kid. He's great.
I think the best karaoke was definitely Daniel Spencer doing Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh. Sorry, guys. I'm putting you on mute for this because I got to hear it myself. Oh, yeah. He's going in right now.
I'm obsessed with him.
To me.
Oh my God.
I remember discovering this song when I was like 9 because my parents had it burned it on to a CD and it was like my fucking jam. Oh my God. Peeking the shit out of that mic. You guys can probably hear it now in the background.
I kind of love that for you guys. The theater for real, though.
Oh, I just realized you guys are on mute. I'm really bad at controlling this. Holy shit.
Daniel and my karaoke was out of this world. I like left my body and was watching us.
Moosh, got a moosh. They are going so hard.
I love this for them.
There's a reason why this ended up being the thumbnail right here. Ben,
Why's that fucking
fuck that guy?
look
He's
off your
so
face?
annoying.
You prick.
Oh my God.
He
Bohemian
fucking
Rhapsody
slayed.
today, and I freaking loved the performance of the bee. We just like vibed the whole time. We had a crazy cool ending where we laid down, we sang notes together. So it was really cool. I loved this date. Was really cool, especially just to get to just to explore more of a relationship.
All right, everybody. So we've come together as judges and we've come to a
Dan
conclusion.
better win.
He better be first place.
There was a lot of great performances, guys. A lot of crazy acts. A lot of.
Not far.
I just loved it. There was so much variety, and you guys went for it. And if you can't make people, I always say, like, if you don't have the best voice, make them laugh. And I feel like you all made the girls laugh.
So as well, there was like a lot of great effort that was put in, but as a panel of judges, we've decided that the winner is Team Ellie.
Oh, it's the whole team? Not even Dan's team?
What? Look at Dan's face right now.
Dan is me right now. How do I zoom in? He's like,
God bless the USA.
I
Ben,
feel
sit the
fantastic
fuck
that
down.
we won. I'm so excited for our team date. Finally, it's been a long time coming, so we're gonna have fun.
Beyonce, mute.
of course.
Last season, this has been a glow up and a half. I'm bitter. I should have applied for this season. Oh, which one I would want to go out with? You know, there are a lot of them that are really nice. You know, if some of them get kicked off, I won't be disappointed.
Okay, Queen. It's only because Scott went feral.
Okay, Creed, respect.
What is happening here?
I give the pass to Creed because. Ooh.
Who's this?
Ooh. Hidden camera. Is this B and
Walker.
Walker, Texas Ranger?
You're the cutest.
Put like half of that on camera. I don't want my dad to see me kiss that long. Bye.
Okay, I want to dedicate this song.
Walker,
to the person who is singing it with
ew.
me. Can I get Lauren
Why
up
did
here?
he leave early? He's asking for a duet.
You ready? You know this song?
All right, that's.
I was
Yo,
thinking the
she can
same thing because, like, I've been searching.
Not you, not you.
Wow.
Pursue Lauren as much because Lauren didn't swipe up.
Lauren, I don't know which one it is a fucking catch. Also, you can see the lines in her garments on her shirt because her shirt is so tight. That was the bane of my existence as a Mormon because I don't think they are like this anymore. I think they flattened them so they don't have the indent. Didn't they?
It depends on the fabric type.
Yeah. Well, the ones that I used to wear, because the two signs and tokens are on the boobies, because of course they are, and they're embroidered on, and so they're not.
Show me your tokens, baby. The symbols.
They're not flat with the garment, and so they're like embroidered on there. So if you're wearing like a tight shirt, you're gonna see the outline because it's raised off the garment.
A little square and a little compass.
And so that was the bane of my existence when I was Mormon, because I wore tight shirts all the time because I was skinny and I could do it, and it was super tight, and so you could always
wear tight
see
shirts.
the things
Hater.
on there, which I freaking hated. And so that's. But to my point, Lauren is gorgeous. She sings. She's the full fucking package. She's banging. I love it. I hope she's married now to a good guy, because
sounds like the last guy fucking fumbled.
No kidding.
On me, and so I was a little bit taken back, and I realized she probably wasn't very
taken aback,
interested. And we had talked later, and she let me know that she had thought I was completely on Team Ellie. And I told her that I chose her from the very beginning. She was the first person that I chose for the mutual app. And I told her that hadn't changed since the very beginning.
Can we agree that Frozen is so overrated?
That's crazy.
Oh. He said, "Can I say something crazy?
Okay.
Can I be on your team?" At the last bit?
Don't start with that
Look at
face.
this
You were
steak
just
face.
munching Walker's face in the parking lot.
Macking on it,
Absolutely munching his face, dude. And now you're mad that he's not on your team anymore. Give me a fucking break.
Come on, this is Mormonism. Polyandry is not a thing. It's only polygamy. Patriarchy, baby. Come on.
I was really shocked by Austin asking to be on Lauren's team. I think I looked around the room and all of us were like, wait, what the heck? That's what shocked me the most.
I knew that Lauren was like into Austin, but that was the weird, like, bro.
There was so much tension in the room, and there were so many people like just wondering what's gonna happen, what are they gonna do. I thought they were gonna get ready to kiss, but surprisingly they didn't. But some drama went down tonight.
It's really awkward because they're singing, but like Austin's supposed to be on B's team, and then when we get to the end, then they do the whole cute little jingle and everything. But like he did that in front of everybody, and I feel the reason I'm mad is because I'm frustrated because B's gotten the hardest like path. She's just had a more like realistic route than the rest of us. I'm biased because I'm on B's team, but I think she's like the most down to earth. Like she's the most natural. She's like the funnest girl here, and that's frustrating because it seems like she's gotten the most disrespect.
I feel like I wanted Lauren to know that I really wanted to be in her team, and I realized that after Monday night I needed to step it up a little bit, and so.
M for mute.
Just
I'm going to
get back.
Oh, Jordan's going to stall for. Jordan's going to take Jordan's going to take the role of our son at bedtime right now.
What is she doing? Is she just like crying in the corner? Anyways, how are we? Let me read chat. Let's see here. Love Moana. I've never tuned in for any of this, and this is insane. Yeah, people don't appreciate, I think a lot of our channel watcher people don't watch our stream, which is like fair because it's very unhinged. But I think people often miss out on the cringe that is the Mormon Bachelor, because there's just nothing like it. There's really not. B going zombie mode on Walker's face. Yeah, I don't want to hear her say anything since she's going ham on Walker. Our food is here, everyone.
I'm giving this to you, and then I'm going to unpackage our food over here.
Good idea.
Away from the mics.
I love Moana. We love a Disney movie without a romantic plot line.
Fuck romantic plot lines.
Unless they're in books, of which I consume. Because I am a avid romance reader.
Especially heteronormative romantic kids movie. Come on.
Oh my gosh, Caroline, what a fun date. That's awesome.
Sorry for killing your ears, probably. All right.
I might have stepped it up too much, but I don't regret it. And I feel like Lauren is super cool and she's worth it. And I talked to B before. I didn't tell her exact specifics of how I was going to go today, but I did tell her I was interested in Lauren.
At least he was up
If
front.
I'm honest,
true.
That was ice cold. Like, I love Austin to death, but like, knowing how much like B's gone through in the show right now, like, it was just like, I felt like so terrible for her. Is it really worth it to do something like that, you know? I'm not that person to like go off about this sort of stuff, but I really feel for B right now. Like, that's, yeah, it's kind of messed up that they did it so publicly, you know? So.
He's a good bestie.
He is a good bestie.
I didn't think we were going to get pity. Applause.
No pity applause.
Everyone's just like,
Then again, we don't deserve
that was weird, right? Like, that was weird. But it's fine. It's fine.
He was being super nice. He was like, you can blame it all on me. Like, I
didn't mean. I tried to like warn. I warned B, and she said that. Yeah. I know I didn't go about it tactfully. When Austin asked to be on my team, and I said yes.
Girl, he was the one who did it.
Be hurtful, and it's making me feel really bad because in my head I just thought it would be like funny, and everyone would be like, "Oh my gosh, what?" And then suddenly it was like silence, and I was just like. It just like instantly like made me feel awful. Like B made it sound like she was only upset that I didn't communicate. So I communicated with her today. But I feel like she's still upset. So like I don't blame her at all.
They talked about it before though.
I feel really bad. And that's hard for me because I feel like I usually get along with pretty much everybody.
Girl, it's okay.
I don't want to feel like the bad guy because I like a guy that happened to not be on my team.
You shouldn't because she was out making out with Walker like 5 minutes ago.
I really do like him. I really do see potential. Like, I really like Austin. So I thought it would be cute, a cute, fun way. Guess I didn't think it through enough.
Claire, very much.
I thought it was really fun until the end.
Why?
Move this so I can put my computer here.
Oh. Why are you putting your computer here?
Why is it shot like The Office?
What?
It's like that one Pam talking head where she just like breaks down.
I just don't get it though. Like, it's the purpose of the show. We've watched the show up to this point, you religious watchers, and we know that she's never been that invested in Austin up to this point. And it's not like he's been her favorite. She's out fucking sucking face with Walker. So, like,
yeah.
Spare me the pity party. I'm sorry.
What do you want?
I feel like every week on this show is not what I signed up for.
Oh!
I feel like I have...
That's pretty rich, to be honest.
I was going to say...
It's a fucking game, dude. Like,
and what did you think? You're making out with Walker. Like, what is that you didn't expect?
Been embarrassed and disrespected by so many different people, so many different times, and it is week 3. I would have never done that. And I don't... She gave me a heads up last night that they had gone out and that things went really well and that she wanted him on her team, but I don't think that was the way to do it. Am I crazy? Am I crazy?
She told you. What did you want her to do?
This is bull.
Ooh, 2 bleeps?
And I don't really want to do it anymore. And I know that this is going to be like the big headliner or whatever, because this is like such a dramatic thing, and I just like said a curse word or whatever, and this is what's going to be the catch for the next week. But like, remember that this is my life, and these are my feelings. And it sucks to have these things happen. It sucks to have had Josue, Jake, and Austin leave my team, especially like in the traumatic ways that it ended up happening. But the core of my team, like I said, that I've had since day one, are out of this world, and I love them, and they've been so loyal and good, and every second that I'm with them is awesome. I wish that anytime
I was gonna say, she's got some ride or dies on her team.
I know,
and in a way that the other 2 don't. So, like, I understand it can be frustrating, but this is what you signed up for.
Mm-hmm.
So for filming, it was just like me one-on-one times with them. They're awesome. I love it.
Where are the straws at?
I don't think there are any. Just add chocolate.
Ooh.
That does look good, though.
How do I feel after winning the team, Dad? I feel normal. I'm used to winning.
It's nice to finally get some time to really kind of...
I'm used to winning. Okay, Scott. Okay. Well, I guess he did go to the Mayo Clinic. Although his ride or fucking die lost an election, so I don't know what I guess he probably wasn't used to losing shit like that.
Hang out, just kind of chill and really do something fun together.
I think we won though because I sang God Bless the USA. America comes first, and that's always gonna win.
Oh, I wonder who else was saying America first. I knew I had bad fucking vibes about Ben. He's really fucking up keeps the namesake Ben right there.
I went on team date with B because I was on B's team first week, but we know how that ended up. So this is round 2 for me, actually. I don't know how many other guys got this lucky to
They're
go
gonna
round
get
2 on
faded
team
off
date.
Mountain Dew.
Well, hello to all. Welcome to our chocolate factory. I hope you all love chocolate, because if you do, this is going to be like heaven. We're going to jump in it, have a lot of fun, and everybody here gets to make and take home a half a pound of chocolate.
I really like baking. I don't want to brag. I did take foods in middle school. And
Did you hear what I said? Right as you were walking away, Scotty boy was saying, I'm used to winning. Loser.
Not in the most recent election, you aren't.
Also, I know, that's what I said. Ben was like, oh, we won because I said proud to be American. All right, that's what I sang, because America comes first. I was like, oh, God.
Ew, why is her team like a bunch of nasties?
What three-letter organization used to say America first, Jordan? Pop quiz.
It's not the KKK. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
I actually TA'd
This is
for
why
it.
you
So,
hoard sauces.
Exactly. You always keep the extras. Don't throw that shit away.
I feel like I've got an edge on the guys.
Gotta be honest, I mean, I've only made like cookies and brownies from like a box, so like this will be fun.
Go off, King. I bet this guy was so fucking confused when they explained to him the premise of this situation. He's like, wait, all of these guys are going on a date with her at the same time? Why?
I think Ellie feels good about me. We've really been, having more time, I think, since the limo ride, and we really got to kind of talk more and really connect more. I see that, we're really similar.
I'm not really sure how she feels about me. She seems just such like a chill person and laid back. So it's hard to tell.
How do I think I stack up? Well, let's see. My arms are smaller than Mikey's. I don't know if I'm as smooth as Josue. And a few people are more American than Ben.
I wouldn't say I'm worried. I say I respect them, and I respect the competition, and I recognize that there's competition there, but I'm ready to go, man.
I think they're great guys, and I think they're going places, but I know I'm going places, so I'm not worried.
She has the trashiest dates I've ever seen.
Except for Josue.
I've been working on this for like 10 minutes. It ain't time. I think she's enjoying getting to know me. We've had some good times together. The one-on-one date we had was really awesome. Am I worried that chocolate's gonna ruin my perfect physique? No.
That was annoying.
Yeah, who's asking him that?
Literally, he's fighting with the demons that he's making up in his own head. Get it.
We're making something quite special here, just let me tell you. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I don't want to give away too many secrets, but we got some mangoes in there, and I think it's gonna surprise the people.
Mangoes and chocolate? Seems like an odd pairing. These
I'm
guys
really
make
starting to like
mayonnaise
Ellie, and I
look
think
spicy.
that she's an amazing person. I think she's really doing good things with her life, and she's got a really positive energy and light that she carries.
Sonia, yes.
Take a long walk off a short pier.
That I really want to be around. It's your birthday cake, actually.
Oh.
It's good.
Remember when
Mike's
the two of
making
them
some
laid on the
moves, so
hammock
what
together
I'm
for
gonna
the
do is
most awkward date of all time?
No, I think that guy went
Oh,
home.
no, you're right. That
Yeah.
guy went home.
Well, Mike is making some moves, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let him make the moves, and I'll still slide in there. I'm not worried about it.
Okay. He wrote winner on his hat. More like wiener.
I think the day is going well. It's been super fun. I am so in my element, surrounded by chocolate and sugar, and the guys are getting really creative. It's getting a little...
Yeah.
But it's good. We've been having a good time.
They should turn that the fuck down.
What are you putting on?
Oh, nice. The chocolate dirty Sanchez. Let's go.
Yes. Oh, it's perfect.
Whoa. Future chef.
I think it's going pretty good. I've never had this much fun with chocolate before, but I don't know. I kind of feel like it's part of me now.
Speak up, dude. This music is top notch.
Thank you. I know. It's gonna. Except I didn't do a bottom shoot.
Uh-oh, it's getting real. Marvin.
You know what? I like Josue, but he's kind of pissing me off today because I want to defeat Ellie first, and he just jumped right in there, and it kind of pissed me off.
She's not a bird. I wanted to feed Ellie first. God, she sounds like a bird.
She's a fucking baby robin.
You got me, right?
No, I can't.
Ew.
Dude, I think Ben got jealous that I made a strawberry for Ellie and I fed it to her, and I could tell she really liked it.
Oh my god.
Did he just come up and slap him?
With chocolate on his hands.
Oh.
What a fucking child.
What was that? What was that?
That was Ellie, bro.
Ben.
That dude's a fucking child.
Anyway.
Why is this villain origin story?
I see this
Oh
as
my
a sign of
God.
weakness because he's breaking down. I mean, look at the guy. He's out there breaking down. I'm fine. Like, I'm fine.
Just be vibing, dude.
Dude, that looks like
Scott's just like in his corner doing his thing.
He's in his element. This is literally high school.
This is childish. Like, seriously.
Such high. The Kubrick stare.
You're just crap, bro. You suck, dude.
You suck, bro.
I'm sick of your crap, bro.
This is the Mormon Bachelor if you're here
I
for the
think
first
things
time.
got a little heated for a second. Everybody needs to calm down, take a deep breath. We're all friends. It's not like it's a competition or anything.
Actually,
you know what?
kind of
I don't know what his deal is. I think he's just jealous of like the chemistry me and Ellie have.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Jesus.
He needs to chill.
To
Like, pop a Xanax and calm down.
we need to get a little
You're here? I need you here.
benzodiazepine in there. Take your pick. Please. Just
Ellie, I made these for you because I love you.
Whoa!
Ellie has
God
annoyed
damn!
me from day one, y'all.
It's from a Kool-Aid thing or something I saw. These may not be beautiful, but they do have significance.
This is...
No. What did he say?
I made
Sorry, I
this
was
for
looking at-
you because I love you.
Oh,
It's
that's
from
why
a
I said-
Kool-Aid video I saw.
A Kool-Aid video.
I made this for you.
Oh.
I did because I love you.
Hot Kool-Aid.
Mhm.
Brother.
Mhm.
Hot Kool-Aid.
A cranberry pineapple truffle. I got 2 of those.
These ones all represent someone here, okay? So I'm gonna start out with Remington because he is the best. He's like a circle,
And if he leaves the show, it all falls apart.
Oh.
And it just
Okay, why would you make it fall apart?
Why are
She's
you
going to eat it.
sucking up to Remington?
This right here, this represents Scotty because he's a cocky, stuck-up, shriveled raisin. And these are all full of raisins.
This one is an E for Ellie.
Oh, I see.
You got it. It's good. Yeah. And actually, if you turn it the right way, it looks like an M for Mikey.
Oh.
When the kindergartner is explaining their art project to you.
Then right here, we got the Gummy Bear Island. This represents Mikey because he's just a big, giant, lovely gummy bear that you just want to hug.
The one I want you to try is this one right here.
Okay.
This, I think, is going to be the best one.
And then right here, this represents Josue because his chocolates are bland and boring. And then right here, this one is for you.
This is so cringe.
I like it.
Yeah. You got this.
Whoa.
All right, all of your chocolates
Attention.
were amazing. I saw all the effort you all put in, and you worked really hard. But my favorite and the winner is gonna have to be Ben.
Oh my god.
Come on.
I'm doing that. Maybe the apple.
Awful taste.
I'm not deterred. I think I put up my best fight.
He's
Ben's
not
were just
deterred.
better, which is, I get obvious. Feel okay about it, but wish I had won.
Let's get a little whatever these are, Reese's Pieces.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
You know, I just feel like Ellie probably felt bad because Ben had a mental breakdown today.
I'm not mad. I'm in the zone. I was making my
Okay, that was funny.
artisan chocolates, and I was in touch with my artistic side.
Right now, I'm a little jealous of him. He's a...
Yeah, I'm having a good time right now. We were making...
Dude, he's like me if I was a total asshole when I get high.
He's currently making
Why
my
is he
caramel
acting
apple.
like this?
Beauty right here. We were having a great time making this apple, and he's over here sitting here being interviewed.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Lame.
Like, if I were always an asshole, that would be me when I'm high.
It was good to finally have a team date so I could kind of connect with my guys a little bit more. I feel like the other girls got that earlier on, obviously, and so it's taken a little while for me to kind of warm up, but now I feel good. It was fun.
Her mannerisms.
Morgan.
Carrie.
Carrie Underwood?
No. My family, Carrie.
Oh.
Very much similar. Hey, don't shut this.
Sorry.
I can't see
Take it
that
back.
far.
I think I defeated them. They thought they had it. Scott
What the fuck is this? Like,
was trying to be all perfect with his little chocolates and peanuts, and he was like so focused, and I was just in there grabbing the chocolate and being creative and messy at the same time. You could tell I had chocolate over my hands, and I knew whose face I wanted to put it on. It was freaking Josue. I'm so glad I got a Lauren's group.
The emphasis he added on Josue.
And he just
Dude,
dogged on
you
Lauren.
know.
I'm so glad I got out of Lauren's
You
group.
know that guy would excel in a 2009 Xbox Live lobby. You know he was like exceptional.
Honestly,
in those
she's
situations.
way too much. All she wants is all these guys all over her, but she just loves the attention. It's just kind of annoying, and I don't like those kind of girls.
Excuse me?
Whoa.
I think you have Ellie and Lauren
How
confused.
does this guy keep fucking... How is he still here? He's such a fucking prick. He's so annoying. Any of these guys, I would maybe second guess some of the shit that I've talked on them. I would say all of this to this guy's face. He's the fucking worst.
Lights on you, and I could tell you just love the spotlight. You
Oh.
just love giving speeches, don't you?
Oh, I love it.
It's giving fucking... I was AP on when I was a missionary, and that made me better than anyone in any mission who's ever been there.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing in the whole
You always have
world.
so much to say.
I know.
I'm always
just
excited
talk
to
your
hear.
ear off. Yeah.
I feel like she's not like the other girls, and the other girls are just
not like the other girls.
Not my type, and it's been kind of cool to get to know Ellie and see that she's actually the one I would be most interested in, which I didn't initially think.
It's one thing to say that a girl's not your type. It's another thing to dog on them and be like, she just wants all these guys over her and wants the attention. No, you know what that reads? That reads to me that you're jealous and feel like you can't compete, so you're going to go to the next best thing. Lauren would not tolerate your bullshit.
Massive L.
Because I thought his chocolates were funny. It was funny that he tried to make little creations that resembled everybody in a way.
Girl, that was stupid. The way that he was doing it to just fucking shit on these other guys was dumb.
And
was
he nailed it. Dumb. He did a good job. Well, I know you started out on Lauren's team.
I did. Yeah, I matched with her initially.
Yeah, but I am glad that I got to kind of steal you and get to know you. And
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It was a surprise. I mean, because Nathan and Brandon, they were like really, I mean, I'll just say behind the scenes, they were really invested in you. They talked about you all the time. So I was like, they're the winners. And then I got picked, so I was super happy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm glad that I get to know you and kind of, I feel like we have a pretty good connection and there could be potentially something there. So
sweet. I'm excited.
I'm happy you're on my team.
Yeah.
I think Ben is one of my top favorites right now. I think he's really nice and he seems like a good, genuine guy.
Wow, she describes him the way he describes her.
Maybe they are perfect for each other.
Maybe. Oh my gosh.
I'm really excited to be dancing tonight.
Oh, they're dancing tonight.
This is the place where I will shine.
More fucking.
I'm pretty good at it, guys.
I know a little dance. I did Irish dance for a little bit when I was younger, so I can do a nice little Irish jig, but that's about it.
Square dancing.
I love country dancing. I'm not so good with my feet, and so Latin and ballroom are a little bit more of a challenge, but I'm still up for the challenge. It'll be fun.
I think I can kind of dance. I'm pretty coordinated.
So you think you can dance?
I shouldn't get all cocky because now I'm going to be terrible, but I'm excited. It should be.
Not necessarily. Well, I guess it's based in Provo because they're all BYU or former BYU students.
Fine. I like to dance.
And Utah County, more specifically, like that. The golf course I think is down in like Spanish Fork. Spanish Park.
Oh hell yeah!
The cringe is strong. These people are getting it, bro. The Utah accent, yeah. Where I'm muting this for us too, so you guys don't feel left out.
I'm trying to get claimed.
Lauren is from Texas, but after living in Utah for so long, you kind of just pick up the dumb things that people say, like Leighton or Crick. Real deal. Oh, it's the real deal, guys.
All right, welcome. We are so excited to have Provo's most eligible here at Island Style Dance Studio. We're gonna teach you guys how to do the cha-cha today. The first dance was cha-cha, so that's what you have to live up to.
Cha-cha, real smooth.
No pressure, no pressure. Okay, should we get started? All right, let's go.
Well, I grew up doing theater, so in theater we did like a lot of hip hop, jazz, ballet. I dance a lot. Catch me at Fuego every Friday.
I'm bad at it. I've always wanted to be a good dancer. I've avoided it fairly well up till now.
I am the best dancer out of all the guys here.
Follow me. Roll your shoulders back.
The competition seems real stiff.
And forward. Now circle. Guys are getting it. Okay, now the other way. All right, now in a circle. Around, and the other way.
I chose Mikey because I haven't had a one-on-one with him yet, and he's been on my...
Horror History asked if the Mormon dating scene is really that sparse of women. I wouldn't have any thought. I wouldn't have thought any of the men being okay with having multiple women having multiple male attention. Yeah, honestly.
Hi, former Mormon Utah
Let's
dater.
hear it.
This dynamic is practically unheard of. Men outnumber the women in Mormonism to an insane degree. In my YSA ward in Salt Lake City, in the young single adults when I was in college, the dating scene. By and large, it was like sharks because all the freshman girls would come in and then there would just be like a fucking gaggle of guys.
Of 23 and 24-year-old guys.
Yeah, who have just there was a 29-year-old guy in our ward for a long time. Because there's just not enough women and there's plenty of dudes.
And they're all annoying dudes like this whose crowning achievement was being assigned somewhere and not coming back for 2 years and talking about Jesus the whole time.
Team since the beginning for the whole time. So I feel like we have a pretty good connection.
In the past, I've felt a little bit behind because the other guys were on first dates and whatnot. But now I've decided I'm no longer focusing on the other guys. I'm just focusing on me and Ellie.
Okay, and then you're gonna switch forward, and then you're gonna go side, forward, back, side, together, side. That's what you're gonna do between, there's 2 basics that you're gonna do, but you're gonna do.
That's something I was gonna bring up. It is always a talking point among leadership that the women are the more loyal people. And that's universal. The women are always the more
they want women converts.
Yeah, they're always the ones who carry the brunt of the spirituality in the family and everything like that. It was always there are more women and at any given time there was always a surplus of women at the temple and a lack of men. Even when I was going to the temple in Honduras, there were always basically of everybody that was in the temple that day, it was almost only exclusively missionaries during the day and then just women patrons that were there.
Goes between the moves.
I chose Jake because we've danced together a lot before and it's always super fun. He's a little bit extra with it, which is always really funny.
I kissed her and I was just feeling really good. And then all of a sudden Austin was just like, by the way, I'm on your team now, and I did this huge romantic gesture to get there. And I'm like, great.
I roll.
So let's try that.
Good posture.
All right, and
There's
then
Walker.
just have your arm up a little bit, or out again. We go 2, 3, ready, and 2, 3, side together, side.
It's kind of a frumpy skirt for B.
I did ballroom actually in 5th and 6th and 7th grade, and I competed in the cha-cha.
B is so good at dancing. Honestly, I don't know. She just does all sorts. So this is.
I'm not trying to dog on B or anything, but Walker just seems like he's really easily impressed by
He is.
He's like.
B can be like.
B is so good at speaking English. I know it's her first language, but oh my god, she just blows me away.
You said speaking English, I was gonna say breathing. We're on the same page.
Going so easy for her, and she's dragging me along, but it's nice.
2, 3, lift the arm.
Which, I mean, he is smitten, so whatever. I'll take it with a grain of salt. But.
Push her under, cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha.
Okay. Watch really quickly. So we go. One.
Too close.
I can hold a beat. I for sure can, dance pretty well. I just need enough time to get it down. So when it's fast paced, I'm not very good, but I'll get there eventually.
100% I'm leading Walker, but he's doing a really good job. He's following just fine.
Someone's got to lead.
Let's start from the beginning and do 2 basics. Can you guys come back to the middle?
Idiots.
Scooch back.
Come on.
Can
Where
you
you
guys
going?
come back here? Okay. 3, ready, go. 2, 3, cha-cha-cha.
Hell yeah, we love a simp over someone who's just dogging on other women because they didn't get chosen.
And a 2.
We definitely both tried to lead at times, which is very interesting. It's nope, I'm in charge right now. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of chemistry between the two of us. I found out the other day that she plays.
Yeah, guys, there's kind of a lot of chemistry between us.
Pokemon Go, and I was like, I play Pokemon Go too. Let's do this thing.
All right.
What?
Was that what I just think that was? Devil horns or the other thing, the one in the one?
Also,
don't.
Girls
I'm not
and boys, don't look down, okay? You don't have to look at each other's face
Gaze
the whole
into
time,
their
'cause that's a little awkward.
eyes.
So you can like look off to the side.
I've been wanting a single date for a long time, just so that I could get some alone time with her and really
It's the
actually get
comb
some
over.
time to talk. Because, I mean,
It's got to go.
if you guys have ever been on a date with a girl and had 4 other guys also on that date with her, you know it's just a little different than your usual date. So.
Jake, sweetie, are you okay?
They be dancing to music. Oh yeah. Trying to catch some. God damn the lack of
Going okay.
captions.
I'm not
Dug her hairline.
as good as I thought I would be. Yeah, I'm pulling us behind.
Ellie's doing good. She's a little more nervous about it, and so it's kind of fun.
Let's try it again. Try it again. Ready? 2 basics. Ready? All right. Walk, go around, and cha-cha-cha. Okay. One.
It's really cute to see him try and do ballroom, but he's doing a really good job, so it's been fun.
So I think the date has gone really well. To be honest, B had a really rough night last night. She had a shift from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. and she works in the ER, so she saw a lot of intense stuff. So I've just been trying to be there for her, like just trying to be like super supportive and like match whatever energy she has. My biggest goal was just to keep her not thinking about that, you know, just like thinking about the dance and stuff, and I think it's worked. Yeah, we're just enjoying each other's company for sure.
I forget that she is like a grown-ass adult with a full-time job.
Right, and well, I guess Lauren probably is too. It's weird.
Trying to give B that, like, the space that she needs. There's maybe a little bit of tension.
Cha-cha-cha. 2, 3. Cha-cha-cha. 2, 3. Cha-cha-cha. 2, 3. Walk around.
Jazz hands. Seriously, the fact that B showed up. Honestly.
I would have been in bed.
Yeah, he's got nice arm muscles. I get to
Own it, Lauren.
hold them.
Own it, Lauren.
Lauren was enjoying feeling my arms. We were.
Yeah, she was like a feeling my arms, guys.
Dancing, and when you're dancing, you're feeling each other's arms. And
this is what gets
dancing?
bothered and hot. What gets you bothered and hot when
Like
you're
they've
so
never
fucking.
danced before.
My arms look like this. That's all I'm going
With
to
the
say.
weird
to that.
fucking sleeves.
It makes me think of a tattoo every time I see it, and he would look much better
If
with
he just had tattoos.
Oh my god. Adds a level of maturity to him.
Dude, that was zesty. I love that.
zesty.
That was fucking zesty.
Okay, stand next to him. Now you have to bend together, and then when she jumps up, you're gonna put
Bend
her in
and snap.
You got it, Els.
Whoa.
You know, I'm not quite the dancer, but B, oof, she looks good today. And we've been doing a little bit of dirty dancing, you know, like it's getting steamy between us for sure. I'm not.
This
What?
is rather clean,
I'm not mad
dude.
about it.
Lauren was getting zesty.
It's going
I don't
great.
know what he's doing.
At the beginning, me and Ellie were both saying we were both pretty horrible at dancing, but we are now at a semi-pro level. We're ready to compete, and we've got kind of a surprise finish for the dance that we're both very excited about.
Oh my god, the stiffness. I've never seen so much stiff in my life.
What?
Finish for the dance.
Lo siento.
Guys, I used to dance competitively. I can critique. Leave me alone.
I don't think anybody was saying anything.
I'm just getting ahead of it.
I don't dance, so.
The stiffness, man.
I'm like Corbin Blue.
Look at her face.
In the beginning of High School Musical.
Oh my God.
I don't dance. Yeet! Nice. Excellent.
I like go hard when I dance. It's like my one like really, really true passion.
Dang. Okay.
Whoa!
The thing I love about him though is he full sends. Like he full sends whatever it is. Like he gets into it, and I feel like Lauren does too. Yes, Julia.
Nice. Excellent.
Girl, she's tired.
She is showing up despite being tired.
She is, but you can tell she's tired. I feel so bad.
Oh my God. Show off. He's a show off. Well, that's that one, I guess.
It just like ends abruptly like that.
It's so abrupt. Like you can do an outro even though this is a part 1 of 2.
I was just very like boing.
Boingin'. Yeah, I think this is like Spanish Fork or somewhere. Because that's Utah Lake for sure. And that's like way down the shoreline. B, point those toes. Yeah, pardon me for citing the wrong
My
High
dance
School
teacher,
Musical.
My dance teacher had a wooden stick. And if we didn't point our toes, she would come and hit us with the wooden stick.
After seeing videos or little clips of dance moms, I think we should abolish dancing. What the fuck?
I introduced...
If anybody talked to my child like that, in a ditch. They'd be in a ditch.
I agree.
Like, I don't care what my kid is doing.
I
Ditch.
showed McKay
I'd be in prison.
The actual, like, because he's seen the, like, skits that they do or people, like, on TikTok where people pretend to be Abby from Dance Moms. And it doesn't come close to the real thing, you know? So.
She was like, I have to show you these clips. I was like, oh my God, she should be in prison. And then Jordan was like, she was. And I was like, no way, she did. And then she was like, for tax evasion. I was like, oh, fucking course. White collar prison? Yeah, that doesn't cut it.
Well, all those girls are traumatized. Maddie, JoJo Siwa, like all those girls.
Yeah, no, these people are unhinged. They need to be secluded on a fucking island if you're doing that shit with your child. That is abuse.
Sunny, same.
I will die on this fucking hill.
That's how it goes with dance teachers, though. That's like 100% the thing that they do. Like,
yeah.
If you want to like be serious and go competitive, like that's the expectation is they're just gonna like beat the living shit out of you, and that's what a lot of my dance teachers did. And it takes the enjoyment out of it for a lot of people. Like, it's just people take it too seriously.
Yeah,
JoJo, have you learned nothing?
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I did see Abby did a TikTok with JoJo and James Charles like during Pride Month.
That
I was like,
literally should not even be
Nightmare
an idea.
Blunt rotation. Like, what the hell are
Holy
these three doing
shit.
together?
Yeah, no. Not even a little bit. Will you lean in a little bit this way? You're like on the edge of the frame.
I can still see myself.
What the fuck? I hate how people try to use tough love as an excuse for real talk. Real child abuse. And they're like, oh, it's discipline. No, it's not. It's not the fucking military. It's a goddamn dance competition. Chill.
Or I'll pull up a Kendall video that we can watch.
Kendall. Who's that?
The one that does the skits.
Oh, yeah.
pull it up so you guys can see it.
What's her name? Kendall. Starts with an L. Last name.
I thought it was an H.
Maybe. She's fucking funny. If you're on TikTok, you've definitely seen her.
Inbox. I don't want that.
Inbox.
Oh, you're right. Kendall Landreth.
I was right. Ooh, Caroline said it right at the same time. Thank you, Caroline.
Yes. All right, let's find her most recent one.
Send it to me. This guy took a picture of our order. He took it from the fucking street. You can't even see it.
What the hell? Do you want
That's
me to
funny.
text it to you?
Yeah, text it to me. That's fine.
Girls, get in here!
Girl, like Caroline said it at the same time. Caroline is like 30 seconds ahead.
I love Kendall. All of her shit is so funny.
Oh, her fucking the Midwest mom
yes
impression is so fucking funny. I don't know why I have to do this weird ass puzzle piece captcha, but whatever. Let me bring this over here. Of course we're gonna start it over. I'm not gonna watch it 8 seconds in. Who do you think I am? Oh. All right.
Here.
Fuck.
Girls, get in here! Last week we got first place at Starbound, and I can tell you right now, it's not because the judges were looking at Nia's sickled feet during the group routine. Nia, are you taping PVC pipes to your legs and sleeping in them like I told you to? Nope. Ding dong. Mackenzie, you're at the bottom of the pyramid because your acting in the group routine was horrible. You were supposed to be a prostitute in an 18th century brothel, and instead you looked like a 5-year-old doing the Macarena at a roller rink. Maddie, you're at the top of the pyramid this week because I love you! You have a solo this week. It's entitled Piece of Me. You'll be portraying a mother whose child has leukemia and her husband is off at war. It's lyrical, and the music, well, it'll be performed live by Josh Groban. Chloe, you also have a solo this week. It's entitled Titties Too Big. It's hip-hop, and I don't have music for it, so you're just gonna have to sing something. What songs do you know? National anthem? Okay, that's gonna have to work.
Like, it's the most unhinged shit. Like, what the fuck?
And it's not
Kendall's so
inaccurate.
fucking
Like,
funny.
I told McKay, the pyramid routine, like, the pyramid happens every fucking episode.
What is the Is it, like, just an exercise? And
No, it's the... Who's performing the best. So you have the bottom of the period, the middle, and the top. Maddie has, like, a permanent position on the top. Everybody else sucks. And then she shames everybody else for sucking.
I was thinking it was, like, a human pyramid kind of thing.
No. She puts their pictures on the mirror, and then she'll rip down the thing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very dramatic.
Fucking...
I'm peeing myself. There's another one that I'm thinking of.
Insane behavior in the dance community. I will not feel bad for anybody who puts their kid through that shit. Abby ranks them each. Okay.
Yeah,
that's so fucking weird. The little pyramid bullshit.
This one
is so weird.
Okay, I just sent it to you.
Pyramide.
Poor Mackenzie. Ugh.
Girls!
And Chloe. Jill.
This one's a little bit longer. Boop. Why is this doing this? Stop. Thank you. Now I gotta change screens. Boom.
Hey, moms, out of the room, girls, getting gone, please, second. Okay, Maddie, arabesque, and when you come down on that right foot, I want you to look at the judges and pretend to smoke out of a crack pipe.
Chloe has a solo this week, but she hasn't learned a single 8 count of it. She doesn't have her music, and she's currently being used as a table for Abby's bucket of chicken.
Christy, my little Kendall wasn't even considered to be the chicken table.
Chloe gets a lot of opportunity.
Oh my God, Jill. Melissa, will you just admit that Abby is setting Maddie up to win?
No, Christy, I love all the girls. I love dancing.
Melissa, respond to what I said. You know that Abby favors your daughter.
No, Christy, all the girls are good dancers. I love putting my girls in pretty dresses. Look, Christy, I got engaged.
Melissa, you are the fakest woman.
Christy, help me. I'm on the phone with my lawyer, and he says if you don't stop talking to me, I'm gonna have to sue you. Christy, please help me. I do want to sue you, but this mean lawyer man is making me do it. Kendall, sweetheart, I want you to go in there and say to Abby, I would like an opportunity to be the chicken table.
Okay, good. Can I have the opportunity to be your chicken table?
Maddie,
The way
come
he
here.
sent it.
Do you see this photo? Yeah, that's a dead body. This is one of 900 people who died by mass suicide in a cult. This is who you're representing in this piece. Abby, when is Chloe rehearsing her solo? Christy! What you fail to understand is that I am training working professionals. Do you think that when Chloe auditions for the Rockettes, she's gonna get an hour of rehearsal time? No! She's gonna learn the combo in 10 minutes. She's gonna trip on a cord walking into the audition room and crack her head open, be airlifted to UPMC Mercy Hospital, and then she's gonna spend the rest of her 20s working at a Ruby Tuesdays, where guess what? The manager ends up being John Wayne Gacy. Did that happen to you? That's it. I've had it.
Is that what happened to you?
Run my studio. I'm done.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the police station. Christy's going to jail.
For what?
Being a ding-dong.
And she didn't.
Being a ding-dong.
That once. It's the Christy for me because she always loses it. Christy! And the Jill impression is so spot on. Oh my God. And the cowboy hat. I gotta show you how Jill talks after this because she sounds just like that.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, Kendall's girlfriend
I'm like,
Jordan
oh my God.
is named Jordan.
All the best Jordans. Love
Good
women.
Mythical Morning. What?
What about GMM?
Kendall's girlfriend is Jordan from Sporked. Good Mythical Morning.
I've never really watched Good Mythical Morning.
Not UPMC.
To be honest.
That's the funny thing about Abby, and all of you who watched these in here, watched this, will understand. Abby's rants, like when she gets really mad, are so specific. Like the specificness about like going to the hospital and working at Ruby Tuesdays and being murdered by John Wayne Gacy, like that's consistent with how she talks. Like she just like, it's like the Michael Scott, like I'm just gonna let a sentence come out and hope that it finds itself along the way type situation. Being a ding dong.
For being a ding dong. That shit is funny.
Yeah, I used to watch Dance Moms religiously when I was younger.
It was on TLC, right?
Yes.
Honestly, how are the executives of TLC not in prison? Like,
exploiting children is the name of the game.
Jesus
for
fucking
TLC.
Christ, dude. You got that. You got Dance Moms. You got fucking 19 Kids and Counting. Fuck it. Oh, I've been
John
seeing
and Kate plus 8.
Oh my God, I saw clips of John and Kate plus 8. Holy shit. Like, John was a piece of shit, but oh my God, it makes so much sense.
Kate reminds me of my mom.
Holy shit.
Also, thank Mr. Marquis, hopefully I'm saying that right, for becoming a member.
Oh yeah, shout out. Did I miss that? Where did I miss that? Oh, it's right here. Mr. Marquis. Welcome to the terrestrial kingdom. Thank you.
Oh, Toddlers and Tiaras. Yeah.
Toddlers and Tiaras. Fuck that noise.
That one was unhinged, too. Oh,
Yeah, I'd seen clips from the Vice documentary.
For those of you that watch TLC, I can't think of it. There was the show on TLC where it was the Remini people doing, like...
Remini people?
Romani.
Oh. The
doing weddings.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the name of that show was, but I distinctly remember it. And I remember watching it. What is it called? One of you guys will know.
Doesn't it use the G word in it?
It does.
That's fucked up.
That was before
people.
That was before I knew
talking
that
about
was an inappropriate
Yeah.
word. My big fat gypsy wedding. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, there it is.
There you go. Thank you.
Did they change it to My Big Fat Traveler Wedding?
Really? Yeah. I remember watching
Yeah, you said Remini. I was like, what? Scientology?
Scientology. Yeah, I don't know why that's where my mind went.
Romani. Yeah.
Yeah, the Romani people. There's a British version too? Yeah, that show was wild.
Maybe that's why it was My Big Fat Traveler Wedding. Who knows? Oh. Yes, it is a slur.
I didn't learn that
Romani
until
people.
like within the last year, I would say.
Yeah.
That it's derogatory.
Yeah, it's so funny because anytime you bring up, like, a lot of times, I'm not dissing on Europeans necessarily, but anytime someone brings up that on fucking, like, social media where they're like, yes, we understand that the United States is racist, but you Europeans cannot say shit because of the Romani people. Literally everybody in the comments is, like, proving the fucking point. Like, everybody is so racist to Romani people. It's insane. Not going to say everybody, but all the comments is always just like, oh, dude, you guys need to fucking cool it.
Yeah. Yeah, TLC used to be educational. Oh, God, Honey Boo Boo. Talk about another show that screwed up kids.
Oh, my God, for real. Here comes Honey Boo Boo.
Oh, yeah, and then the health shows like the My 600-Pound Life. Or these some of the other ones. Well, now there's 90 Day Fiance on there, and I don't watch that, but I know that's a whole ass clusterfuck because I hear about that show all the time. I don't watch that one, but I'm trying to think. And then Sister Wives, obviously. Also found out today, well, a few days ago, that Robin and Cody were 2 hours late to Gwen's wedding. Where she was...
Am I surprised?
Allow me to stipulate, she was marrying a woman, so...
That guy is such a fucking loser.
I honestly didn't think he
I
would
don't
go.
understand how... If it weren't for their strong convictions in being in a plural marriage at first, I don't think any of those women would have ever married him. I don't know how Mary made that mistake and continues to, like, ride him for no fucking reason.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I think Romani is with an I, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember how it's spelled.
Breaking Amish. Oh my God, I watched that too. I remember that because it was so
Dude, wasn't it
traumatizing.
like a fucking, like, Amish mafia show or some shit like that?
Well, they just took them out of their home and just put them, and I think the one that I watched, they were in, like, New York City. They just plopped them in an apartment in the middle of New York or some big city and then just kind of, like, let them roam.
That's crazy.
And some of them breaking Amish, like the whole thing was the intention, I think, whether they want to admit this or not, was to get them out of the Amish. And some stayed out and some didn't.
Yeah.
And some of them had really horrible experiences.
Helping them on Rumspringa. The voice said Cody Brown hate hours.
Yes.
In this household, Cody Brown hate hours last from 12 o'clock a.m. to 11:59 p.m.
Every
fucking day, baby.
I
that guy
hated that guy.
Sucks so bad.
He's horrible. He's just horrible. But I did see, by the way, all of you Sister Wives fans in here, I saw a picture of McKelty the other day. She has lost so much weight. She's almost unrecognizable. When I saw a picture of her at first glance,
Seriously.
I thought she was Aspen. Like, it blew my mind. She's lost so much weight.
Her husband too.
Yeah, it looks like he has too. But she's on that Plexus though. That's the kicker. Because Christine shills Plexus too.
Oh,
but
God, Christine.
the thing that they all do MLMs because
I
it's
know.
successful for them because they're famous.
They've always done that.
But I saw a picture. I can't remember. I think it was McKelty who posted it of McKelty and Aspen and Christine all with drinks in their hand.
Oh,
Alcoholic
yeah.
drinks,
that
might
was
I add.
with brewskis.
Yeah.
Weren't they traveling somewhere?
Yeah, I think they were somewhere else.
that was a fucking
and the
W.
caption was like trying new things or something, and I'm like,
W.
Oh, Christine, you
can
get
try
it, girl.
New things too. I love getting flights of like local beers at our local grocery store. You can just pick them out.
And then I smell them and gag.
She retches.
He was so
unhinged. Just had a former Old Order Amish member on her channel. There are 2 videos and they're excellent.
Good to know.
There's this one former Amish guy that I see on TikTok pretty regularly. I can't remember what his name is. It's like Yoder or something. He's like a trucker now or something like that. But he's always in a struggle constantly with these, with the Amish community that he used to belong. Eli Yoder, there we go. Thank you. And like he's always going to like pay his respects to his deceased father at his grave, and he had to set up a trail camera because the people from his former community would just come and fucking trash shit. I don't remember what. I think his dad is in like its own. I think his dad ended up being shunned or some shit like that. I can't remember, but yeah. The most recent thing I saw of him, he was smuggling phones to these Amish kids. So he'd give them instructions, and he's like, "Give me $100, I'll give you an iPhone," and he would just leave it in this spot. So he'd leave the phone in a plastic bag, and they'd leave $100 when he came back, and he'd use that to get another phone, and it was pretty crazy. Yeah, Amish.
There is
can be pretty crazy
in the Fundy community right now, especially with Carissa. There's a lot of rhetoric going around about how like the Amish don't have any mental illness and their kids don't have autism and they don't get vaccinated and they're the healthiest group of people. And I'm like, did it occur to any of y'all that the Amish don't go generally to the doctor? Did that occur to you? Because it's not that these things aren't happening. It's just that they're not diagnosed. Yeah, like, oh my gosh. And maybe they do have a lower incidence rate in some things.
His dad died by suicide. Okay.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's why they keep fucking with his grave. Okay.
That's awful.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, to be fucking with somebody's headstone when their son goes to pay their respects.
Don't play around with that.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's the whole Fundy community right now. Like all the stupid women. Like, I mean, that's mean of me to say, but I will say it about Carissa because she's horrible.
How long has this been on here? I just looked over. Nobody said anything.
It's because there's a delay.
Oh, I see it right now. I just look over and it's on Jordan's screen.
Oh my god.
I must have hit something. I have it set up so my keyboard it'll do it whenever. Even if I'm clicked out of OBS. So I must have hit it.
But yeah, there and
2 minutes. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah, Dance Moms is on Lifetime now. The newer seasons. What was I saying? Oh, and I'm sure there's something of merit, I'm sure, to the fact that like most of like when we used to watch the Breaking Amish on TLC and shit, like, you know, they're very intense, and so no social media, no phones, and we know with large bodies of research coming out that like social media and internet usage and things isn't super like healthy for teenagers and like young kids especially. So I wouldn't doubt that they might have some things that we don't, simply because they're so intensely regulated.
But it
doesn't make up for the other stuff.
The interference of the high demand religion.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a wash.
Yep.
So yeah.
You guys are so funny.
Part of the zest of live streams. True that.
Nobody said a word. You guys are funny. None of you said anything.
No, somebody did say it.
Somebody
vibing in outer darkness was like, hello, hi, hello, McKay. Like right as I was realizing it, unfortunately.
Chris is just talking about all kinds of other crap. She went on a rant a while ago about how the Amish are like, you know, unvaccinated and they're like the healthiest group of people, and you know,
they
like,
drink
all this
raw
stuff.
milk.
And it's like, oh yeah, raw milk. Like Bethany's little sister carries around raw milk in a gallon jug with her everywhere she goes. Like she takes it on vacation and takes pictures with it.
Yeah. I recently saw a TikTok where some unhinged person was just like, they didn't have the FDA back in the day and people didn't get diseases like they have today. I'm like, babes, do you know how much of the entire world population died because of the Black Plague? It was like a third of the entire population of the planet Earth. Like, can you imagine that happening today? Like 2.5 billion people dying. In one fell fucking swoop? No.
Exactly. I mean, it's the similar thing like with the order. Like they don't.
The recency bias is just crazy.
Like with the order, the polygamous group in Utah does a lot of this similar things. Like there's rampant incest in the order because they want to keep the bloodline pure.
Gross.
And so they don't, like for a while, I don't know if they do anymore. That would be a good question for Amanda. For a while, like they didn't register their kids, like they didn't do birth certificates because they didn't want the government to know about the children, and they didn't do doctor's appointments. So lots of their kids would die, like kids would die in labor, women would die in labor. They didn't get medical care, so kids would die all the time. Like it's not uncommon, but that's what happens when you don't have medical care.
Yeah.
Like you don't hear about it because they're not broadcasting it on the internet. Like Carissa is a special level of stupid. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's the winnowing. I didn't see this week's episode of Futurama. The first episode, it was kind of mid. I'm not going to lie, of this new season. They lean, like they always make that joke when they get booted back up about the old network and the new network. But it was like it's usually just like relegated to the first 5 minutes. And that was like a big joke the whole episode. It was really annoying. Is Carissa the one that's friends with Shaq?
Yes.
That's really disappointing.
Carissa is the worst Fundy in my opinion. Like the most harmful in my opinion. The most like causing the most damage with her platform and causing the most damage to her own children.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Yeah, before food regulation, there was also formaldehyde in milk. So, I mean, really, this whole raw milk thing, and it's not just Fundies. Like, it's taken, like, I'm telling you, like, the cottagecore, homesteading, homeschooling, not even religious related.
Don't infect cottagecore like that.
To alt-right pipeline.
It's the fucking trad
It's
wife.
Swift, y'all. So that I think is happening to a lot of women, is kind of falling down that thing. Haven't seen anything from what's her face, the original trad wife. What's her name? Miss Midwest. She went
after she had that baby.
After she had her baby, she went a little like
incognito.
Not incognito. Like she was posting some stuff that was like pretty wildly progressive for her.
Really?
I was wondering if her
That's
second
crazy.
birth experience kind of radicalized things
Humbled
for her
her.
a little bit.
I would love to hear that. But all the white nationalist shit that she was following, she's got a long way for atonement.
So these people, if you're not familiar, these people come from the Fundy Snark Uncensored subreddit. And they're semi-famous for the people that like come across their crap like we do. And I won't ever do a video on Carissa. Up to this point, from my discussions with Jen from Fundy Fridays, she'll never do a video on Carissa just because she's so unhinged, and the drawing any more attention to her platform, like she's a special kind of unhinged within the Fundy community. Like her platform, in my opinion, does way more damage than like Paul and Morgan, who have like some young adult Christian idiots who follow them.
Yeah.
You know, but Carissa's a different breed. So for Carissa, the thing that concerns me most about about Carissa is the child stuff. Like Carissa has pointedly shared with her audience that she sometimes avoids medical care for her children. And there was one point in time when her daughter was very, very ill. And instead of taking her to the hospital, they did like a 4-hour prayer circle around her. And then she was like magically healed, except that she wasn't. And she had a UTI. And because they didn't take her to the hospital, she went fucking septic. And so they got her to the hospital finally, because I think Carissa's mom forced her to go, from what I understand. And she was in the hospital for a while. And she could have died, all because of a freaking UTI. And Carissa is notorious for not changing her kids' diapers when they need to be, to the point that it's like startlingly bad. And even her own fans will comment on her posts and will be like, Carissa, like, why do you let your kids' diapers go that long? And she was like, they're absorbent, like, don't worry about it. So like, she knows that she does this and she doesn't care.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't care.
That's the shit that I cannot fucking stand, when people are religious and they do that shit. 'Cause the absolute number one on the shit list of Mormonism, Dallin Oaks, at least had the fucking brain power, the fucking, probably not out of the goodness of his own heart, but out of preservation instinct in his place in Mormonism. He was adamant that you shouldn't only be seeking like intervention from God, because God won't help you unless you're also seeking intervention that God has already provided, so to speak. So you can't just get the magic healing power of the priesthood. You should also be seeking a doctor, or, you know, whatever you should actually be looking for, because secretly that's going to be the stuff that actually helps you. And if you do believe that God is there to help you, he's already,
and she has
hundreds of years of medical advancement he has already put out there for you. So
how many kids does she have now? She also doesn't believe in birth control, and
hold on, let's get Baloney on here.
She said that she doesn't do birth control because it causes abortions, per usual. Look at this kitty.
Aww, his chin is looking a lot better, by the way.
He's very cute. She doesn't believe in the pill because it can cause abortions, and so she said that the Lord will tell her when she's done having kids. And frankly, she has had so many kids that I think it cannot possibly be healthy for her to have anymore. Yeah, she has 10. So it's just not like...
Well, thank you, Michelle has 19 kids, so... I'm kidding.
It's true. But, and she doesn't appear to take care of them. It's very much a Duggar dynamic where the older kids take care of the younger ones. And, you know, she also apparently whitewashes her kids in photos. Like, she edits them to be lighter than they are. We've seen before, which is ridiculous because, I mean, her husband is black and she is white. Like, this should not be news to you, and this should not be something that you're, like, ashamed of, because she's gonna freaking give her kids, like, negative self-esteem associated with the way they look before they even grow up.
It's giving white supremacy.
Oh, yeah. She claimed that, DJG, claimed her MS was cured by having back-to-back pregnancies. Like, she lies about stuff all the time. And people will ask her for, like, labor and birthing advice, and she says things that I'm just like, oh my God, please do not listen to anything she says. Please talk to a doctor. Like, you know, and she...
Do not accept specific or solicit specific advice
on
things like that from
Rebecca,
somebody who's an influencer.
She's the one who her husband lied to her about getting a vasectomy.
Oh, shit.
Yep. And
that's awful.
I wish he would, man. I wish he would, because any day now I'm expecting her to announce that she's pregnant again.
Dude, if you lie about that,
he's also a piece of shit. Like, there's been times where, Like, she's horrible, but he's bad too. Like, there was a time, I think, when she was pregnant where she was complaining. She was like, I don't want to, like, do something. And he was like, well, then you can go out and mow the grass then. And she was like, I'm literally, like, asking for a break, and you're telling me that I can go do your job now? Like, he's also a prick, from what I understand.
10 kids in MS. Seriously.
Supposedly had MS. I don't know if that's legitimate or not. Yeah, like, apparently it can be cured if you just get pregnant, which is complete and utter bullshit if I were to guess.
All you got to do is get cream pied enough, and then it's done. It's done. You're good. No more MS.
Yeah, there's no informed consent if the person you're with says they got a vasectomy and they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and she always does home births and makes it a whole ordeal and takes a bunch of pictures and puts them online of things that you would, like, I'm all for women showing whatever they want to show on the internet. Like, you do you, boo, 100%. Childbirth is beautiful. Like, you know, I don't care. I've had clients, you know, who have been breastfeeding their kids on client calls with me because I'm like, it doesn't fucking matter.
No.
Like, it's stupid that we've stigmatized all of this, but, like, Carissa posts stuff that I'm like, dude, these are strangers on the internet that you're just, like, broadcasting your coochie to with no regard. Like, what on earth, dude? And then she'll dog on sex workers.
That's crazy.
Ugh. Yeah, and she opposes vaccines, won't get her kids vaccinated. Oh, yeah, same trad wife kind of thing. Don't say no to your husband.
Even when he lied about getting a vasectomy?
Even when he lies.
That's crazy.
Coley, that is interesting about the symptom decrease during pregnancy. Because they say the same thing. I have endometriosis, and for a long time, every OB that I went to was like, if you get pregnant, your symptoms will go away. And they were right. Those symptoms did go away, but I got a host of other shit that I didn't want. Yeah. I am here to get more socks for my collection. Please move your placenta out of the way. Yeah, like, I don't want to see that. Like, I'm fine by people who are empowered by that, but... Did you guys hear that? He's so loud.
Baloney finally loves me. I think it's because we're finally helping him feel better. He didn't used to snuggle me. All I was the evil guy who would take him to the fucking vet.
It's true, and we both went last time, so maybe it balanced out. But anyway, since there's 200 of you here, we're on to new video, so we already have some things, but what do you guys want to see?
I know. I've been so fucking burnt out doing this stupid backyard.
Yeah, we've been so exhausted. And then it was our son's
birthday. She let her kids do a music video with a hate rapper. What the fuck is a hate rapper?
There's so much lore with Carissa. I've been in FSU for a minute, and I still could not possibly be caught up on all the horrible shit she's done. Interesting. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Your immune system has to suppress itself to maintain the pregnancy, which can cause the disruption in the symptoms with autoimmune. Interesting. I guess that would make sense. I wouldn't know because I felt fucking awful my entire pregnancy. Start
she was so miserable.
Finish. I wanted to die. That is not an exaggeration. I was so miserable.
Why did we blow up the mattress to put in the living room?
I want to say it was because I was having back pain, I think. Oh, no, it was remember the hip thing that I had?
Oh,
where I had the really severe hip separation.
Yeah. She couldn't sit on the couch.
Mm-mm.
Do you guys know about Nexium or have any opinions on it? I mean, it's a cult. It is damaging.
Yeah, we're familiar with it.
I'm not familiar with specifics or whatever, but the guy who's in prison definitely deserves to be there. the people who shill for it, like that one guy.
The guy who said that
the guy who got
Tourette's.
Whose Tourette's was that guy just said the N-word on a bus and pretended that he had Tourette's so he could make a buck. Fuck that guy. Anybody who thinks that there's any redeeming quality about the one guy, I don't even remember his name, the leader, top guy. Yeah, fuck that.
I think I want kids someday, but I'm scared of pregnancy and birth, especially. Totally valid. It's a scary thing, but there are plenty of people out there who have completely normal, like occasional unpleasant symptoms.
Mark Elliott.
But
yeah.
Shout out Mark Elliott. So yeah, I'm a horrible, like, outlier on the pregnancy issue. So
let's see. Who's Jessie Lee Ward?
That
Jessie
sounds
Lee
familiar.
Ward drama. Jessie. Sorry, doing this. Jessie Lee Peterson's the first.
Jessie Lee Ward.
Yeah, Tourette's definitely isn't just. It's actually. I've learned that.
Yeah, Keith Raniere.
Raniere, yeah. Yeah. What is that kind of Tourette's? Copra something. Apparently that's one of the most the rarest forms of Tourette's.
Yeah. I don't know who this is. Jessie Lee Ward. What did she do?
She looks like she owns a fake podcast. You gotta fucking sign in for this shit. She sells ketones. Is that what that is?
Healing stage 4 colon cancer. That's giving me yucky vibes right off the bat.
Yeah. I teach business owners how to grow quickly.
Heavy bleeding is a symptom of endometriosis. Against commonly held belief, really heavy periods are not normal.
Is abnormal.
Yeah, it could be adenomyosis also.
Savannah Marie covered Jessie Lee Ward extensively. Is she like a fundy too?
She's going through cancer right now, but she's doing coffee enemas and stuff instead of chemo. Oh my god.
No, dude.
Like, I'm all for people doing what they think is best for them, but like,
that's not healing your cancer.
Stage 4 colon cancer, that is rough odds, dude. When I worked at the hospital, I had a patient that had stage 4 colon cancer. She was really young, had many, many young kids, and she went through really, really tough chemo and did a bunch of other things, and still, I wasn't there long enough, but I would imagine that she's probably gone now. And that's heartbreaking.
That's awful.
Because stage 4 colon cancer is a bitch, and it's hard to detect sometimes, especially in young people, because...
Chemo pimps.
Chemo pimps?
That's what she was calling the oncologists. Can you imagine being that fucking just downright stupid? I don't even know how you get misled to that point. Like, there's so many people who recover from cancer because of chemo. Jesus Christ. Who would have otherwise died, by the way.
I saw a crazy theory.
Like, it's not great, but Jesus Christ.
This could be probably classified like totally conspiracy, but I could see this. Like, with the whole COVID thing, there was this guy that I saw on TikTok who was talking about, like, you know, with the way that medicine is advancing, it's not unreasonable to think that we might have, like, vaccinations for some cancers in the future. And
I think there already is at least one.
Well, I mean, if you think about, like, HPV.
Yeah.
But he said, like, there will be, like, less money to be made in the medical system if people aren't still getting cancer. And so if you poison the well, because some people will be like, I'm not getting the cancer vaccine because it'll give me cancer. Like, then medicine still makes money because they're ultimately people who will still reject getting the vaccine. So I thought that was very interesting. Totally probably classified in the conspiracy category, but it is interesting.
That's crazy.
That's why if you're older or if you have a history of colon cancer in your family,
You gotta
get a colonoscopy.
Poop in that fucking cup. And then
do that and then get a colonoscopy.
Go get a colonoscopy.
I had a colonoscopy when I was 18 and it was not fun, but there are worse things. Like colon cancer.
Jordan's gonna poop in a cup.
My grandma did that many times.
There's a guy pooping in a cardboard box.
A breast cancer vaccine just got approved for human trials.
Oh,
really?
That's what I was thinking of.
Interesting.
Could be life-changing.
It could be. I mean, when you think about it, of all the, like, causes, breast cancer has a lot of funding behind it. Like, breast cancer stuff, research, there's a lot of money behind that one, for sure.
Seriously.
Which I ain't complaining.
On the topic of the Tourette's, Alyssa said suppressing tics is so hard and it will eventually have to come out. That's why I say that fucking Mark probably said the N-word on a bus, and to cover, he just said he had Tourette's, and then he had an opportunity to make money off of it, so now he does. Because, I mean, we watch H3, right? And Ethan has Tourette's, and Mark didn't know that when he went on H3, so he totally got fucking blindsided, which was the best thing of all time.
For not doing any research.
Yeah. And, I mean, Ethan leads a normal life, but when he's stressed, it seems like his tics come out even more.
That's my understanding, is stress and anxiety and stuff can make it worse.
So.
Alyssa, wow, yeah, that's a lot of breast cancer. Have you been tested for the gene? Yeah, shout out to Henrietta Lacks. Real talk. Many of the basis of a lot of the medical system and medicine in general is largely based off awful experimental things that were performed on non-consenting Black people, particularly women, especially in the field of gynecology.
Yup. Anyway, I think we'll get to it now that we've kind of just gone off the rails. I'm Boss Lee. Business coaching is like the #1 snake oil right now. Swear to fucking God right now.
So is life coaching.
Entrepreneurship. At least with life coaching, it's more specific to your situation. Like, business coaching is like pretty transparently fucking a scam.
I don't know. You might make some dudes pretty angry with that.
I'm perfectly okay with that, because there's so much that goes into your business being successful that is completely out of your control. Like, how do you coach against that? Like, it's just so dumb.
Wasn't Henrietta Lacks' family only recently compensated? If I remember hearing about it on NPR at one point, and I think I was still working at that time, so that would have been a few years ago, but I remember they won their lawsuit, but I don't think they made that much money. I mean, all things considered. Yes, super recent. Okay. Yeah.
Lauren Bentley says, so random, but Jordan, we went to high school together and I recently found your channel. It's so cool to see your success and love your content. Lauren, that means that you and I also went to high school together.
We went to high school together. Your name sounds really familiar. Am I friends with you on Facebook? I can't keep high school people straight.
We have some yearbooks upstairs.
Oh my God, Lauren. Yes, I do remember you. Aren't you...
Look at all the T-Town homies up in here.
Oh my gosh.
Tonight. Shit.
Aren't you... I don't want to say you're related to Jordan Orcutt, but you guys are really close friends, right? I want to say. But yes, I totally remember you. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Thanks for popping over here.
Ooh. Sorry, Baloney. Killing y'all with my she's a year younger than you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
My sister graduated.
She was 1 year behind. Oh, she's your sister. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay, now I'm piecing things together.
Oh, there you go.
I freaking love her. Now that we live back here again, I told her many, many years ago. She drew up a tattoo for me in like 2015.
Crazy.
And I told her, I was like, you know, I'll come back because we were living in Utah. Now that we're back here, I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to go get a tattoo from her now. That's
nice.
Crazy.
Shout out to all the homies.
That's awesome.
The local homies.
Yeah. Yeah, so she would have been long gone by the time she was.
She would have been a freshman my senior year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Surprising how many people we encounter from high school.
Yeah. Seriously.
Since we've started doing this.
Yeah, I didn't know any freshmen my senior year other than people who were in band. Yeah, it's a real small world.
And it's happened since we started on TikTok, and we didn't even have like our contacts merged with
God.
our account because that would have been a disaster.
We had people finding us.
Oh yeah.
Organically, even my own friends, they didn't know anything, and then we'd like pop up on their feeds.
Everybody found out organically in the beginning because we didn't tell anybody.
Yeah, we don't like to really discuss it.
Oh, we don't bring it up.
Nobody wants to fucking hear it. If you want to hear it, there's a place for it. I'm not going to force this sort of conversation on anybody.
Oh my god.
Genuinely.
Oh my god. Okay, well, we've got to figure out what we're going to do for our next video.
Kitty cat. Anyway, we love y'all. We'll be back next week. Right now, we don't have anything on the docket for like reasons to miss stream, so we're gonna let it ride.
We're also doing a patron only live stream, members only live stream this Saturday.
Saturday or Sunday?
This Saturday, I want to say, at what time did I say?
I don't remember.
Let's see.
It was a while ago. We should probably post a reminder. Patron/member only stream Saturday or Sunday.
Saturday, August 5th at 7 p.m.
Saturday at 7 p.m.
Yes.
Sage has an idea. He'll DM us.
Thank you. So yeah, become a member, join on Patreon, and you'll get access to that. We'll do something fun. We'll answer your questions. Maybe McKay will make something.
Maybe some eggs.
That is not very exciting.
I'm making lately.
But we'll do something fun. So join us there. We appreciate your support, members and patrons, and all of you viewers. You enable us to continue to do
Enablers.
This. So enabler.
We love you all.
Say goodnight to Baloney.
Say night Baloney. You can kind of see him. He's not looking.
You can see his airplane ears. Oh, there
he
you
says,
go.
bye-bye, everybody. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.